This is a challenging time for many parents. It's back to school time during COVID-19, which has caused a rise in anxiety in our children and teens. Hi, my name is Jeff Young, owner and mental health therapist of Victor Counseling Practice in Victor, New York, a division of Young Hope and Healing. We provide counseling services both on-site and telehealth. As parents, we want to be thoughtful when making the decision to have our children return to school exclusively online or a hybrid on-site model. If you did decide to have your child return to school, here are some things that you may want to be aware of about COVID-related anxiety and how you can ease your child's fears as they return to school. First, talk and listen to them about their issues regarding the change that are going to happen at school. For instance, wearing masks, lunches in classrooms, only 50% of students in school and on buses, online learning, and more structured entering and exiting the building. Second, manage your own anxiety to transfer less of your fear to your children. Take deep breaths frequently. Talk to other parents about your fears and stay focused on what you can control. If your anxiety is overwhelming, talk to your PCP and/or seek out counseling for yourself. You may be asking yourself, when it comes to returning to school, how do I know the difference between typical anxiety and what is extreme anxiety? Well, some amount of anxiety during COVID and back to school time is expected. For example, moderate worries about everyday tasks, minor increases with irritability, shyness, and inattentiveness, and some pushback about attending school. Note that typical anxiety can increase the resilience and positive coping skills in your children. You don't have to intervene much here. The significant difference between typical and noteworthy anxiety is a matter of intensity, duration, and frequency. That is, how big, how long, how often it happens. More extreme anxiety negatively affects their ability to conduct daily activities, attend school, make friends, keep friends, and even have fun. How do you know if your child needs more attention? According to the Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, there are a variety of symptoms. For instance, when there is an increase in their anger or aggression, obsessive worrying and unrealistic concerns about their social life, a drop in grades, disruption of sleep, developing eating disorders, an increase in physical complaints such as fatigue, headaches, or even stomach aches. Finally, it is in some cases teenagers develop suicidal feelings or engage in self-destructive behaviors. These situations require immediate attention. Note, look for behaviors in younger children because they tend to act out their feelings. With your teen, listen more as they tend to be more verbal and self-aware. So what are the ways to help your child through typical COVID-related anxiety? Here are 5 preventive measures. Establish a bedtime routine that begins a week before school starts and continues throughout the semester. Ease your child back into healthy sleep patterns. Don't be afraid to give your child clear direction about healthy choices at school. You can say something like, remember, if you care about your friends, wash your hands often and wear your mask. If your friends make fun of you, just blame it on me. You can always say, if you don't feel safe, tell someone. Take control of your situation and put yourself in a safe space. Build confidence in their safety. Tell them what you know about what the school is doing to keep them safe. They may not know. Be age appropriate with this and tell your child as much that will help them without increasing their fears. Drive around the school before school starts to get a feel of the school. You may even want to request from the school staff an arrangement to walk through the school building if possible. Utilize online tools. There are smartphone apps that decrease anxiety and build coping skills, such as Anxiety Reliever, Anxiety Coach, Breathe to Relax, Calm, Headspace, Mood Kit, and Panic Relief. I have found these very effective when doing the therapy process. How can I help my child manage their overwhelming anxiety if it becomes too much? Remind your child getting help for anxiety is normal. Reinforce it's not weird or something to be ashamed of. Contact your pediatrician for recommendations. Consider professional counseling for your child. It'll provide accurate assessment, teach coping skills, and help them feel like they're not alone in their struggles. In addition, parents benefit with resources regarding effective parenting of children with anxiety. The Mayo Clinic reports when symptoms are severe, a combination of therapy and medication may be useful. Therapy and medication are often an effective way to treat depression and anxiety in children and in teenagers. However, medication use in children and teens must be monitored carefully. To conclude, it is important to note, despite the challenges of returning to school, there is a realistic hope that your child can be safe, learn, and develop lifelong social emotional skills. At Victor Counseling Practice, we have 15 clinicians ready to go. We pride ourselves in getting people in right away before it gets worse. For more information, go to victorcounseling.com. Thank you for listening. I wish you the best during the back to school time.